Allergy and Asthma Center of Western Colorado, they're telling me grass, it's making a jump on the allergens in the atmosphere. Trees still hanging on, but we're slowly decreasing types and varieties of trees. I saw a lot of cottonwood seed blown around today. I'm sure that's bothersome to you. Weeds and mold are still rather low. That's good. And remember, don't let the weeds in your yard later this summer get too tall. A lot of city ordinances, and it's helpful, especially in the alleyways, if you just cut that down. A couple of dark sky opportunities outside today. We had some clouds building up. First, it started during the midday over the mountain zones, kind of drifted over the valley locations. Quick look at radar. Not much officially has fallen, but we have had some light rounds of rain showers. Again, anchored mostly to the higher terrain. And of course, you also run into that small hail problem and some gustier, stronger wind speeds at those higher elevations. And you get some cooling when some of those darker clouds pass overhead for longer periods of time. We had a little bit of thunder around Montrose today. Right now we're cooled off to the lower 60s. Grand Junction and Delta, mid and upper 70s. Temperatures, while not official for the day, this is what we experienced. A little bit better at Montrose, into the 80-degree club for Grand Junction and Delta. We're going to be right back there again tomorrow afternoon with the 80 degrees, possibly going a little bit warmer. We may change those forecasts because tomorrow we still will have those clouds building up over the mountain zones, just not as many. And we won't see as much cloud coverage tomorrow afternoon as we will right now. Still, we will get some clouds. We will get some rain popping in the mountain zones, but we're going to be trending it downward for the next couple of afternoons. And then we're going to bump it back up for the end of the work week, Thursday, Friday, and all the way through the weekend. We'll get those rain chances on the return. Wind speeds right now, 10 to 15, right around Delta, Montrose. Some of those storms in the mountain zones passed through previously, kicking up some gusts near the 30-mile-per-hour zone, both of those locations. A little bit more subdued at Grand Junction with 20-mile-per-hour gusts. Here's the thing, moving forward, a couple of issues. We have these warmer temperatures that we're going to get this week. That's going to continue with that snow melt, that runoff from the mountain zones. But also, when you get these rain showers in the mountain zones, that rain has to go somewhere, so it goes down, so it fills in some of these areas. We have flood warnings up in Moffett and Routt County, Elkhead Creek there. But also, we still have the Dolores for portions of Mesa County, and we're also dealing with the Dolores and the San Miguel in Montrose County, around the Natarita area. Of course, the McPhee Reservoir, it fills up and it has to release, so that's going to continue to be issues. The Gunnison River coming out of Delta County, also the Gunnison River into Mesa County, and the Colorado River, and now Plateau Creek right around Cameo. These areas are moving fast and swift. Please be very careful around them or in them. I personally, too afraid of the rivers. I don't mind admitting it. It is a scary thing. But we're going to continue to deal with this because we have warmer temperatures and we have these mountain storms popping up over these elevated sites. That's just going to add to that runoff. So I do anticipate, as does the National Weather Service from their hydrology post, that we're going to hit some flood stages. So that means bike paths are going to start to flood out, and any buildings and any areas, recreation areas that are next to rivers will probably get inundated somewhat. So please be careful. The water's dirty. I got a face full of Colorado soot from the water over the weekend, but you know what? I'm still here. Satellite imagery, yeah, we have partly cloudy skies. We're going to continue cycling through with these storm chances drifting around for the next couple of hours. Once we get to the 9-10 o'clock hour, we really lose that opportunity, and we'll start to decrease cloud coverage during the overnight. So if you want to get out and maybe do some celestial viewing, you have that opportunity. Sunrise tomorrow morning. We should have a decent start to the day. Right around 5:59, that's when we do that sunrise. And then, of course, again, with the afternoon hours, we're going to build in some of those storm clouds popping up here and there. That's our pattern. You know, we really just have this dry, well, I shouldn't say dry because these storm clouds that pop up, but we have a drier pattern compared to what we're going to get later this week. Once we hit Thursday and getting into the weekend, we also have the warmer temperatures for the next several days, but we also will have an increase in rain showers popping up. Our pattern's going to shift a little bit. We'll have a couple of low pressure systems. Actually, we'll have a cool front passing by to the north and swinging east of us along the front range. And that'll open up the door for areas of low pressure to swing in, little kicks of energy later this week, and we will get a nice little moisture source from the eastern Pacific. And again, we'll probably tap into that Gulf of Mexico source region. So that'll all combine with heat of the day, especially heat of the day. And then again, the mountain zones. So we'll see that combining for our increased rain chances for the end of the week and into the weekend. But more importantly, we're also going to experience warmer temperatures. So again, I urge you, careful around the area waterways because these warmer temperatures, we're not setting records. But these warmer temperatures expected as early as, well, we're going to duplicate tomorrow's temperature just like we did today. But once we hit the midweek, we're going to be in stride with some mid-70s and 80-degree readings. And that'll continue all the way through the beginning of next week. And so will those unsettled afternoon mountain storms popping up.